Welcome everybody, another day, another edition. Like I keep saying this, I'll repeat it again today. I'm your host Vagish Godslebhan and I welcome you again to another edition of the ESL India Premiership 2018 Summer Season Masters League. Brought to you by Omen by HP, HyperX and Intel and presented to you by Northern Gaming and ESL India. This lovely lady, Zara Angela Gonzalez, my co-host and analyst. Please welcome her also. तालियों के साथ स्वागत करें ज़रा जी का.
How are you doing, Vagish?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Great, great. I'm very excited about today's game.
Yeah, indeed. This is going to be pretty interesting game because it's literally a 7th place versus 11th place battle, and ironically, it just so happens the guy at the 11th place has not yet played so many games.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about Mehtab here. Me and Gautam Virkoholic were also discussing this. The guy still has some amount of room there, some amount of leg space there to
He's
make
still
a
got about
recovery.
9 games. He's got about 8, 9 games still.
Yeah,
to play.
so he has some, like I said, he has some room to make a difference,
Yeah.
at least. At least not be relegated. At least not be relegated. That's good enough.
Yeah.
There's always a next time. The battle's not lost as long as you're still in the Masters League.
Yes,
So
that's
that's the name of the game here. And if you're wondering about, for the newcomers, I'm saying this, if you're wondering about what we're talking about Clash Royale, because every day, 6 to 9, we come to you on our YouTube channel, which by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you need to subscribe to, in case if you don't want to miss any further updates coming from the esports world of our country. In fact, you know what? While you're at it, while you're watching us, just do this. Follow my hands action. Like, grab the mouse, move it like this, click on that button, which is like the bell, and that's how you will get notifications each time we go live. Once when you've done that, let's continue with the game at hand here, Clash
Yes.
Royale. We have 2 very interesting candidates. So let's start off with the first one, Kamil. All right, well, that's Kamil there, Kamil Shadab.
Yes.
That's his nick, right? Kamil Shadab. And he is in the 7th place. He's got 6 points in his kitty, still in a safe place. He's literally 2 ranks above the danger zone, Angie, and that's what makes it interesting, because if by any divine intervention Mehtab wins this, he's got 3 points.
Yeah.
He moves up from his position on 11th. And that would be more of a danger to anybody in the safe zone, as we'd
True,
like to call
and
it.
as of now we look at Kamil, he is sitting with a 2-1 scorecard. So he's also played only 3 games. He's also got quite a few games to go. He hasn't yet played against the top sitting leaderboard players, which is Suthik.
I'm totally discounting that. I know how it's going to go sometime.
Yeah.
Unless and until he pulls off a miracle.
Yeah.
Buddy, I will do like a roadie salute to you like this.
He also is one of those players who follow this whole mechanics of playing very defensive. He likes to play defensive deck, and his favorite card is the Bandit. So I'm hoping to see whether he goes with the same kind of lineup. He's pretty young. He's just, I think, finished his 12th standard, and he's a kid from Bombay. So let's see Bombay magic happening today, because today it's going against Mehtab, who is from Amritsar. And he hasn't yet won a single game. So he's got to make sure that he does take this victory. Actually, this game for both the players is kind of very important, because they need to start bucking up on the leaderboard and getting
At least Kamil has a win in his kitty. I mean,
True, he's got 2
Mehtab
wins.
Mehtab needs to buck up.
Yeah, but you know, the surprising thing about Mehtab as a player is he has played this game from the very beginning when it was in beta in 2016, and he's played about 21,000 matches. So this kid, I mean, even though we feel, you know, he's sitting on the lower end of the board, he has got so much experience that I feel that, you know, it's going to get easier for him. Maybe this is one of his strategical plans.
Maybe he's baiting them out. Yeah, maybe he's baited out all the strong opponents and he's waiting for the
that could be it. That
the
could
lower
be it.
round.
That you guys
could
do
be.
your thing first. I will just come.
You
and
never
do
know
I have
what
to
these
do
guys are up to.
later.
In fact, I'm pretty sure they lie about their favorite cards to like not get them banned,
True.
so that they end up playing the favorite cards.
Yes.
You know what? Let's put a face to that name, Mehtab. All right, well, that's Mehtab for you, ladies and gentlemen. Currently in the 11th position, 0 points, 3 games played, all 3 of them losses. Maybe he can make a turnaround there.
I think he would. He would. I think.
Yeah, I think this time around, I don't know why I'm getting that. You know how you get that vibe?
Yeah.
That okay, this like see goosebumps.
That gut feeling.
Ha,
Yeah.
instinct. Okay, So that's Mehtab for you guys. In fact, let's quickly take a look at the player stats. Let's bring up the stats here and get to know them a little more further. And like
Wow.
Angie said, Mehtab is literally 1,000 trophies ahead, 1,300 trophies ahead. His favorite card is a Sparky. Bandit's the favorite card
And
for
he's played
Kamil.
21,436 matches. That's the highest played. Like all his other competitors are not even close to that mark.
And he's managed to win 10,768 games
Yes,
out of those
very
21,000
strong
games.
player. And
What's really very interesting is
yeah,
Mukul 8-bit Anchal. If you not even Mukul 8-bit Anchal, you talk about not just him. You talk about Satikshan Beast Joshi. You talk
yeah,
about 8-bit, and you take Manmohan Singh there. You will see a very weird resemblance to the stats because can we have the stats once again, please? We were just yeah. So if you see the stats. 21,000 games later, 21,000 matches later, he's got 10,000 victories, but he's
yeah.
only managed to get 3,503 crown wins. But there, if you see Mukul 8-bit Anchal, his total number of games is still lesser than Satikshan Beast's,
But still, his three
and
crowns
his
are
three
much
crown
more.
victories are literally going at par with the.
True.
Says a lot about the kind of gameplay he has, like very aggressive in
Yeah.
his stance there. Mehtab has a greater chance to survive and to reign supreme if he plays defensively,
Yeah.
according to me.
What
I,
is surprising for me is to see that this player is at 5,300 trophies, and that is really hard to reach. It's not a kid's play to just reach 5,000. I can understand till 4,000, okay, 4,500, but when you move to about 5,000 trophies, you're playing the best amongst the best. It's
true.
the toughest area to be in, and to see that today this player is sitting 11th, that's a little surprising for me, actually.
It's saddening, surprising, but yet it is giving you hope. Talking about Workaholic. We'll be back again soon.
All right, after that small awkward silence, here we are back again into the game of Clash Royale between Kamil and Mehtab. And I do have some bias towards Mehtab actually because he's from the same state as me, Punjab. I hope the stream is working fine because we had to restart it. Uh, and we're trying to fix up any small errors that we'll be getting right now. Let's hope that everything's working fine, but I am being told by production we are good and live. Here we go, Mehtab versus Kamil. Kamil is on the bottom blue side against Mehtab, who's in the red, already taking some damage on the tower. The Royal Ghost, not happy with that tower, clearly wants to take it down. And finally that pesky little Dark Goblin able to clear that out. Now here comes Hog Rider. It's nice to see the Magic Archer being placed in this. And I would love to see somehow Kamil putting that Magic Archer in a way where he'll do damage to the units and the tower, I think. And that opportunity is coming right about now. No, tower barely missed. The placement of that P.E.K.K.A. could have been a little bit more favorable for him. However, not able to get that done. It's really nice, you know, you drop a P.E.K.K.A., you drop a unit in the front. And P.E.K.K.A. not only is taking damage from the Magic Archer, because of the way he attacks, there's also damage going back to the tower. So it's really good. So P.E.K.K.A. getting too close to the tower and will get a hit. Yes, he does. On 0 health, this P.E.K.K.A. is able to do so much damage. Good for him. Good P.E.K.K.A. there. Kamil, not in a good shape right now. Has already lost a tower. Has done significant damage to Mehtab's right. But caught off guard there with the P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. not only able to clear up the units, was able to push through to his opponent's tower and take it down in one swift attack. And here we go. Here comes the big push. Pekka's down. I think this is a great opportunity for the Magic Archer because he can do some nice damage. I want to see him play some Magic Archer right now. Now. Maybe. Now. Maybe. Hopefully. Nope. Saving the Magic Archer for better days. And Hog Rider. And this is something that he doesn't have a good answer to right now. The Hog Rider is always able to get 1 or 2 hits in. And I think that's going to be his bane right now. He's lost both his tower and 17 seconds left on the clock. I think this is GG. A Magic Archer, well-placed Magic Archer right here could actually give him a single crown. Not that he's collecting crowns right now because this game is all about winning. However, I'm just giving few suggestions. A Magic Archer here would have been nice also. Game 1 not going in favor of Kamil there. 1-0 in favor of, King of Punjab, Mr. Mehtab Singh, Manmohan Singh Mehtab, aka Manmohan Mehtab Singh. This is the best of 5, ladies and gentlemen. This is the ESL India Premiership powered by Omen by HP, HyperX, Intel, and organized by Nodwin Gaming and ESL India. So quite an interesting lot of people actually coming together to give you these best Clash Royale games that India has to offer. I've also been updated today. Someone told me that 2 Indian players are going abroad to LA to play in some Clash Royale League, which is great news, by the way. If I can get the 2 names of the players. Mukul and Saif. Wow, So Mukul and Saif, who are playing in the Master Leagues, have actually qualified for an international event. So congratulations, Mukul and Saif. Okay. Mukul and Saif, congratulations to you. And make India proud. You are the best we have to offer out of this country. So here we go. Mehtab really liking that P.E.K.K.A. actually. He's holding on to that P.E.K.K.A. Does not have the zap to stop the iron, stop the laser dragon there. P.E.K.K.A. will not be able to make it to the tower like last game. This is definitely something that he has to avoid like the plague, by the way. This P.E.K.K.A. has been a doom for him in the last game. And Mehtab really loves the P.E.K.K.A. Now, interesting news is that he has an X-Bow. So, will we see a surprise X-Bow coming right now? He's mostly going to hold on to it for some time. He needs to be able to defend this big push that is coming toward the nice bandit, distracting the Ice Wizard, getting the connect on the tower, bringing it down to 1700 health. But these units are just too tanky for the Ice Wizard. He is going to literally stand there and watch his tower go down to 600 health. A lot of tears coming out of Mehtab. Not happy with this. And trying to make some kind of counter attack there. And I don't think Mehtab will get an opportunity to put down the X-Bow anytime soon because Kamil and his cheap bridge spam deck is going to be a constant reminder of this painful card that he won't get the opportunity to put down. And the laser dragon, the Inferno Dragon, able to hit the tower. Also, the Ram also connects to the tower. And this is goodbye, good game for that tower. 1 minute left on the clock. This is double elixir time. So this is the time where we can see an X-Bow coming out with the P.E.K.K.A. This is really expensive, yeah? 7 and 6. You know, if I wasn't so bad in math, I would say it's 13. 13 is the number, my friends. Here comes the P.E.K.K.A. put right in the back. Maybe this is the time he's going to use to kind of build up for the Expo. Let's see. He has a big push to stop. And this is what I'm talking about. This is low elixir cards, bridge spam. There's also the minions up in the air. Fireball also comes in. The P.E.K.K.A. is gone. And then still, again, not getting the opportunity to put down the Expo. When is the Expo going to come out? And the moment I said it, it actually comes out. And look at that. Kamil has the right answers. He has plenty of units to tank that Expo. And this is the one thing you don't want. You do not want the Expo to target your tower. And look what Kamil is doing. He's just constantly putting down the units because that's all he needs to do because 3 seconds left on the clock. And this is good game. 1-1 is the score. Kamil Khan versus Manmohan Singh. Manmohan Singh representing the north state of Punjab, where I'm from, of course. And I love to mention that over and over again. All right, interesting tidbit going on here. So this is 1-1 is the score, is best of 5. If I'm not sure if they saw the standings earlier in the studio, Manmohan was fairly down below, and it was simply the fact that he had not played enough games. So but really rooting for him to win the next few games so he actually makes it out of the danger zone. The danger zone is the last 4 slots, which is the slot number 9, 10, 11, and 12. That's where you don't want to be. Manmohan has not played all his game. I believe this is his 4th game out of the 11, so he's not even hit halfway mark right now. So best of luck, Manmohan. Represent Punjab. And let's make something happen. Let's go into the next game of this best of 5. Because after we finish this best of 5, we have an amazing game of Counter-Strike coming up. And right off the bat, we see a lot of action. Bandit on the left, the Miner on the right will be taken down by the minion horde. Will we see the Bandit connecting? No, Bandit answer with a Bandit of its own. They'll actually cancel each other's out. And let's see if this Bandit splashes. Yes. Does the dash move, does connect. On the other hand, we saw the Royal Ghost also connecting. Now there's a good invisible Royal Ghost coming in. How close will he get? Not close enough. And Zeus is not happy with his presence. They're like, get out of my house, you ghost. Don't like you around here. Minion Horde dropped. Nice distraction. Princess Tower takes down the Electro Wizard. Bunch of annoying units in and around. The Bandit will connect on the right. There's a Bandit on the left also that needs to be taken care of. Royal Ghost comes into the rescue. We also saw Miner taking away Mehtab's right tower, so a lot of damage done there. The Ghost has also connected. How is this happening? How is this allowed? Guess what? They don't have a lot of ground units to stop all these annoying units. So still, a lot of cheap units being thrown left, right, and center, and we've seen just the Miner and the Bandit kind of coming out and doing the majority of the damage. They're really waiting for the double elixir time to drop down the big guns. And what are the big guns? Like, both of them have exactly the same deck. Both of them literally copy pasted Control C, Control V the decks of each other, and this is going to be quite interesting. But right off the bat, we see Kamil in a bit of a lead here because look at the health of that tower. It's in a fairly good shape compared to what Kamil has. Kamil's tower's health is 1200, his opponent is on 800, and the Royal Ghost will connect again. This is bad news. That tower very close to death. Double elixir time is here. Will we see big units being dropped down? Yes, we will. Here comes the P.E.K.K.A. and he's gonna two-shot this Ghost. There is a Miner in the back. Bandit is there for the rescue. Kamil also has a Miner in rotation now. Will he drop the Miner in the back? Yes, he does. That Miner will also distract the P.E.K.K.A. Miner not getting hits on the tower, but that P.E.K.K.A. is getting a lot of damage done, and the tower still survives, taking some chip damage from the poison. 166 health left. Kamil now has to answer this huge push coming in his direction. The Bandit will come out to clear the Miner there, but the Miner is very focused on the tower, by the way, getting his job done. Does Kamil have poison in rotation? But he doesn't care. He puts the Miner down. 9 seconds left on the clock. And Kamil is off with 1 crown lead. There's not enough time here for Mehtab to make Punjab proud, by the way. And this is game over for him. This is not over for him, but this particular round is over for him. 2-1 is the score in favor of Kamil. Manmohan really needs to win 2 games in a row to make up the differential he's looking at. And Kamil sitting in a very favorable spot. He has the lead, needs to win 1 more game to close this series, this best of 5 series between the boy wonder from Punjab and Kamil Khan. I don't know where Kamil is from. Anyone? I think Angela can tell us. We'll find out soon where Kamil is. I think we need some state representation there too. So Kings 11 Punjab is Mehtab, and Kamil is, I think he's from Delhi or Mumbai. Yes, and Mumbai cricket team is called Mumbai Indians. So Kings 11 Punjab versus the Mumbai Indians. This is the ESL India Premiership. 2 states are fighting it out. But in reality, both the states love each other. This is that love movie from that writer who loves writing about love things. So enough chit chat here. Here comes the big card. We know what the plan is. The plan here is the X-Bow, and the X-Bow will not connect. Wait, yes, he does connect on the tower. Barely will get some damage in because he's timed out. And but this is the answer here. Mehtab needs to connect to the tower with the X-Bow, and that is how he's going to secure the victory. However, look what Kamil has. He has the Golem, which is literally the most tankiest unit in the game, by the way. So if he drops the Golem down, this could spell doom for Mehtab because the Expo will be very busy targeting the Golem. Golem dropped aggressively in the face of Mehtab, and Mehtab needs to answer this because this is a challenge being put right at his doorstep. And what's Mehtab gonna do? Is he gonna panic or is he gonna answer this? He's holding on to a lot of elixir, not sure what is he thinking, what's on his mind. He is keeping so much elixir. He's bled a lot of elixir actually right now. Thinking of his next strategy, but guess what? Now the answer time is here. The Expo is down and there's no unit. Ooh, nice lightning. The Expo has targeted the tower, and we will see now. We will see now how much damage an Expo does. Nice zap coming in. Able to bring the tower down to 1200 health. This is great. This is amazing, by the way. Mehtab held on to his elixir till the very last second and he put it in use aggressively against his opponent. But now Kamil switching up the strategy. He also has the double prince on top of a golem. How is he affording this? Someone's clearly funding this guy's aggression here. He has really expensive cards, by the way. He has the double prince, he has the golem, he has the lightning. And I'm getting some information here. We are getting to know that Kamil is from Mumbai. He is in 12th standard. He's a fairly young chap and he's doing very well in Clash Royale, by the way. Expo nicely distracted. And this is exactly what I was talking about. The Expo targeting the golem is like a nightmare. Golem takes forever to die, by the way. And the Expo finally able to get get it down low enough for it to take down. The Zap Tower did help him to take that down. So, but this is looking fairly difficult. Ooh, that Ice Spirit dropped too close to the Knight, eventually taking it down. Mehtab will be forced to defensively use that Expo. He has no other option but to use the Expo defensively. And I think it's a little too far for the Golem to kind of go that way. Now, a Zap Tower being thrown down. A Fireball also committed. And another Ice Wizard wasted. Ice Spirit wasted. That is a lot of wasted Ice Spirits, by the way. And these two guys will now connect to the tower. And this is GG. That's the last thing you want. The last thing you want is the Prince connecting to your tower. And I have to be the bearer of bad news. Manmohan Singh, Kings 11 Punjab has lost this best of 5. Kamil, our 12th standard Mumbai Indians representation from Mumbai, is now winner of this best of 5. So congratulations, Kamil. Nice to see you play really well here. But this is it for now from Clash Royale. We have exciting Counter-Strike match coming up next. We are going to send it back to the studio, get some insights in from Angela and Vagish, and we will go into Counter-Strike after that. So take care, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Gautam Workaholic Virk, and this is the ESL India Premiership. Bye-bye.
Well, I do not know what went wrong with Mehtab there, but that could have been his game.
Gautam seemed very upset about.
Gautam is very
Mehtab
upset. I can
losing that
literally
game.
see him on the side of the studio sulking and walking away as if like he's seen Infinity Wars and come out from the theater and he's like, life has no meaning anymore. I don't want to exist. Take me away, Thanos. But ladies and gentlemen, this game goes 3-1 in favor of Kamil Shadab here. And Mehtab did put up a fight. But
Yeah,
sadly
I
couldn't
think
go in his favor.
if he had followed the same strategy that he did in the first game, he would have had much different results. I think in the first game, as we saw, we had Kamil who decided to go with the Giant, which he banned out for Mehtab. But Mehtab had a different plan of playing the P.E.K.K.A. and the Hog Rider. Now, the Hog Rider in general is a very, very aggressive card, and it kind of is one of the best cards as of now in Clash Royale, because you really are sure that you will at least get 2 hits down on that tower. In the second and third game, we saw both of them playing very similar decks. I mean, the P.E.K.K.A. seemed to be one of the favorite cards, but Mehtab kind of just removed the Hog Rider from his deck, keeping a lot of preference to the P.E.K.K.A. But I mean, the P.E.K.K.A. at the end of the day, it's a good card, undeniable. It costs a lot of elixir. Also, it doesn't really go and hit the tower directly. It kind of hits everything that comes on the way. And that is what the struggle was for Mehtab. He wasn't able to really reach that tower and do a lot of damage unless he had the miner with him. And then Kamil made sure that he understood that within the third game, and he picked up the golem. Golem, which is one of the best cards. As Gautam also mentioned, he's one of the very tanky cards. Even if you put something like an X-bow in front of him, it's not really going to make that much
No,
of a
very
difference.
elixir requiring cards. Like a lot of
Yeah,
elixir requiring cards. Like 8
8.
elixir altogether.
Yes.
That's literally your entire bar there. Gone.
That's true. That's true. And
End it.
at the end of the day, I mean, when you count elixir difference between a hog rider and a golem, the golem definitely does a lot more tankiness. I get that. But a hog also, if you don't really counter the hog, he is going to get super tanky on your tower and take it down in one shot. Like a hog at level 9 or 8 can take down your whole tower. If it's not if it's not countered by a card that you're given, same as a golem. So I would really, if I think Mehtab would have stuck to his basic hog deck, he would have had a much better performance in this game. I think he just needs to go back and do a little bit of understanding on what his play style is. Once he kind of figures out what exactly he's really good at, because he's played so many games, I think he'll come back much better in the next game.
True. Well, this calls for a short break here. On the other side, we have an interesting game of CSGO lined up. Don't forget that this is the ESL India Premiership brought to you by Omen by HP, HyperX and Intel, and presented to you by Northern Gaming and ESL India. We'll be right back.